Okay, Kevaun's Cottage, end of week 22 and 23. I'm a couple days early, but that's okay. We got great weather, so figured I'd shoot one on a nice day instead of a rainy one. Anyway, don't get to see much of the outside of the boat because I've been working so much on the inside. A couple days ago, took the big A-frame off there. That frame is what used to hold the rear stairs up in the air so we could cut away the metal and do stuff. So I took that off. So now basically what you're seeing there is all the stiffeners for keeping the stairs in square and straight when they were welding them together. Plus it lets us lift it up in one big chunk. So if you take a look at that, it's been welded down to the deck all the way around. Seats was here a few days ago and took care of that. We've got a whole lot of bad metal in this back corner. This is where the old handicap ramp was, and there was a lot of garbage in there holding water, so it rusted right through the deck. But we'll go ahead and get that get that fixed up when it goes to dry dock. We'll get the rest of all that seat and everything welded in there as well. But once those stiffeners are out of there, you're really going to notice a large increase in square footage to the aft deck. Okay, so we're going inside. I'm going to turn the generator on because I've got some stuff done back here, but we need light, so I'll wait till I close the door. Okay, so if we take a look in the bathroom, I bought that cabinet about 6 weeks ago, and that is going to be the bathroom vanity cabinet. I've got to raise it up and going to have a stone countertop put on it, but I brought it over here because now that I've got some space, I can go ahead and sand it down and paint it. It's just a shame to paint quarter-sawn oak, but it'll look nice when it's all done. You can see the drywall there. We've got 3 coats of drywall, so a light sand and a skim coat, and the drywall will all be finished. I'll go back to the maintenance room. So the maintenance room had to cut a hole through the floor, so you can see that, and that's because, like I said last video, I had to weld up the one in the kitchen prior to putting the floor down. So take a wander down here. So you can see the kitchen is installed mostly. Floor, you can see that cork in there right now. So that cork goes down in tiles, and then what I do is I put a clear varnish over top of it to seal all the joints, so if you spill any water, it doesn't kind of get in the grooves and expand it and make it not very nice. Anyway, I'll back up here. We'll take a look at the full size of the kitchen. It's actually quite large. They're coming on Monday, tomorrow, to do the templating. It's Easter weekend, if anybody's looking for a reference. So you can see the size of the kitchen there is actually quite large. The countertop on the peninsula here will overhang the cupboards, and it'll wrap right around the post. So there's a pretty good size overhang going on there for bar stools on the back side. You can see that. So the way the kitchen is set up right now, you've got a dishwasher, got the sink, and around the corner, 36-inch gas cooktop, microwave where my bags are right there. And then zoom around the corner here. I've got one upper cabinet where that green foam is. I took the drywall off of there because I had to put the taps in the bathroom. It's got a steel wall, so I need to do it from the back side. And then the refrigerator will go here. It'll have a panel on both left and right side to make sure it stays in there in case we get rocking pretty good. So I can't put any of that stuff on until after they've install the countertop, and then I'll go ahead and finish popping the rest of those in. So coming around here, you'll also see that I've got the shiplap all installed all the way around. Just finished that today. And I picked up the wood stove last weekend, or sorry, the pellet stove, and so you can see that now. It's a nice little size, and with all the insulation in the place, won't have any problem heating it up. So see that? Again, shiplap, and then I got this mid-century modern door off my buddy Andy. He donated that to the cause. So we're going to get that cleaned up, and that's the door that's going to be going in the main entrance. As I mentioned last week, that the glass that's in that door will let some more light in, but give you privacy at the same time. So like I say, the drywall's got 3 coats on it, so you can see that now. I've unwrapped the beams because I'm finished doing a lot of the work around them, but I have to do the floor in here next, so I need to have access to underneath those. So I took the wraps off of both of those. Anyway, that gives you a pretty good idea of what happened here in the last couple of weeks. We've been going hot and heavy, so anyway, that's the end of week, what is it, 22, 23? You know what happens, more to come.